Welcome to part 4 of my PS4 game collection. This will be the last part in the collection series. I think there's about 15 to 16 games to get through. So let's start off. First off, Yakuza 0. Now this is a PlayStation 4 exclusive. It's an action game. Based in 1980s Japan. Basically you fight against enemy types, defeat them, you get money for defeating them, level up your character. Yeah, it's not for everyone, but it's not a bad game at all. Those that are familiar with the Yakuza series, that's Yakuza 0. Next up, we have a VR title, Until Dawn, Rush of Blood. Yeah, it's definitely at the moment one of the best VR games out there. It's basically a rail shooter. Where you get to shoot enemy types and drive basically on a roller coaster. It's also a PlayStation 4 exclusive. Yeah, I do recommend that if you have VR. Okay, next up, Watch Dogs. This is number 1. Open world GTA type game. You hack your way through missions, there's hacking missions and all that. One of the earlier titles in the PS4 lifespan. Definitely not one of the best games out there. There's also a Watch Dogs 2 that has been recently been published. Yeah, it's not a bad game, but it's definitely not the best. Next up, Valkyrie Chronicles. It's also a PlayStation exclusive. Turn-based strategy game. For those that likes this type of games, I would recommend this. It's definitely not a bad game. I think it's set in the First World War, where you take turns to defeat the enemies. Not for everyone, but I do like it. It's not bad at all. It's difficult at times. Then also not that great of a game. It's Evolve. It's basically an online only first person shooter. You can fight either as part of a team against a monster, or the monster against that team. Online, of course. Yeah, it's not the best game. Game received mixed reviews. Definitely not one of my favorites. But yeah, it's just good to have in the collection. Then, Wolfenstein, The New Order. First person shooter. It's a lot like Doom. Run and gun. Wielding dual weapons. Graphics is outstanding in the game. The gameplay is good. It's one to recommend that if you don't have this already in your collection, I would recommend getting it. It's a very good game. There's also a physical release of Wolfenstein, The Old Blood. It's basically a prequel to The New Order. I haven't played that one yet, but I heard good things. Then another PlayStation exclusive, The Last of Us remastered from the PS3. Yeah, it's not a lot to say about this game. It's one of the greatest games that has been released on both PS3 and PS4. Third person action adventure brought to you by Naughty Dog. I think everybody at this stage knows all about this game. It's really an amazing game that has been released. And yeah, looking forward to number 2. That hopefully we will get not that far in the future. Next we have Telltale Games, The Walking Dead. This is the first season. Yeah, Telltale Games, story driven. The story can have multiple endings. Yeah, not that bad. Then we have The Walking Dead Season 2. Telltale Games, story driven. Great story. It's really a good story that is being told. That's that. Then we have Pinball Arcade. Yeah, it's a pinball game for the PS4. Got 22 classic pinball tables for you that likes playing pinball. That's Pinball Arcade. Next, another online game. Well, this game can be played online or offline, but in a team it's better online. Play part of a SWAT team against another team that's the enemy. Yeah, it's Rainbow Six Siege, Tom Clancy's. Yeah, it's not bad. A lot of these games for these generations are online games. Some of them are good, some of them, yeah, it's not that great. Then we have Metal Gear Solid, The Phantom Pain. Yeah, I did put a few hours into this. I have not completed it. It did get a bit repetitive for me at stages. It seemed that you're doing the same thing over and over again in the same environment. So it did get a bit repetitive, so I did quit with the gameplay, with the story. I will go back to this again. It's not bad. The graphics is outstanding in this game. Next up, we have a collection, and that is the Uncharted Nathan Drake collection. PlayStation exclusive, consists of all 3 of the Uncharted games that has been released on PS3, now remastered for the PS4. Yeah, out of all 3, I would say all 3 is my favorite. There's not one I can distinguish as being better than the other. I do like all 3 of them. Third person viewed action adventure game, a lot like the Tomb Raider series for the next gens. Then we have Uncharted 4, A Thief's End, another PlayStation 4 exclusive. This is the last one in the Uncharted series. Brought to us by Naughty Dog. Third person action adventure game. Also, I can't distinguish between this and the other 3. One of the greatest games released last year. Would definitely recommend Uncharted 4. Great storyline, great graphics. You can't go wrong with any Naughty Dog game. Next up, Until Dawn, another PlayStation 4 exclusive. Yeah, it's almost like the Telltale series games, but not really. It's also very story driven. The story can have multiple endings. Uh, this was also not a lot of people knew about this game when released, but yeah, it's great story, intriguing. Definitely recommend this if you're looking for a great story game for your PS4. Then, in my opinion, one of the greatest games released this generation on consoles is The Witcher Wild Hunt. I do have both DLC expansions for this. Yeah, it's third-person action-adventure RPG. You can put hundreds and hundreds of hours into this game. Great story, great graphics. This will keep you busy a long time. And yeah, I can't recommend this game more. It's really an excellent game. So yeah, that's The Witcher, but everybody at this stage knows what's The Witcher about, so they would know that it is an awesome game. So that would conclude part 4, the last part of my PS4 game collection. If you liked the video, please thumbs up. If you want to say something about it, comment. And yeah, please subscribe. I will do an Xbox One collection as well. I do not have that many games in my Xbox One collection, as I mainly collect for the PS4. I only get exclusives basically for the Xbox One. Yeah, I will be doing a Xbox One collection soon, so watch out for that one. And then thank you very much for watching these videos. I do enjoy making them, and yeah, see you soon.